Hey, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the elect who firmly believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. As you see, I got an article here from Bloomberg. Title is Nigeria to ban cash withdrawals from government accounts. Most government cash transactions exceed legal thresholds. Steps aimed at curbing illicit activities, reducing cash. You see? Now, one country is going to follow the next. You know, they're looking to do away with cash. We are entering into a cashless society, you know. And here it is, what they're doing, even with the crypto, they're pumping fear with the crypto to get people uncomfortable with crypto, not trusting the cryptocurrency, which furthermore drops because when people sell, the cryptocurrencies, the price tends to drop, and then that's when all of these institutions buy up, those particular digital assets, so to speak, cryptocurrencies, and then at that point, that's when they're gonna regulate the cryptocurrency. Now, they got things operating on the blockchain, and we already know all roads lead to the microchip, the mark of the beast, because with cash transactions, one thing about Nigeria, they big on scamming. That's one thing. Nigeria, that might be the capital of scamming. It's a tight race between them and India, but I think Nigeria might have them beat because, that's mainly Jake, right? But you see, it says Nigeria will ban cash withdrawals from government accounts, and it starts from government accounts, and then it's going to lead to regular accounts, right? Government accounts from March 1st to tackle illicit activity and push toward a cashless economy. This is going to be a global thing. When the market of beast is pushed, that microchip is going to be a global situation. It says about 1.1 trillion naira has been taken out of public accounts in cash since 2015, with most transactions exceeding legal thresholds. Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit Chief Executive Modibo Takor said Thursday. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let's get some scriptures real quick. We're gonna get the classic. We gotta get the classic. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And we know that to be the microchip. The Greek word for a mark is charagma, which means a thing inserted, a thing imprinted. The process in which we in is called gradualism. They got to get the people accustomed to not using cash. So now people are going to be forced to use their debit cards, credit cards, etc. Right? Because cash is going to be a thing of the past, right? And it doesn't matter if you're great in a society or small in society. If you're rich in the society, poor in the society. If you locked up in prison or if you're free in the world, it's going to require you to receive that chip, man. It's going to require you to receive that mark, because it's about control. It's about tracking. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, save he that had the microchip, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." So we're approaching a time to where, your information, your health history, your medical history, all of that is going to be upon this microchip. You're going to be able to control, you might be able to control your TV with the chip. They may link it to your phone, you know, all types of things they're going to be doing with this chip. And they're going to dress it up in the form as conveniency, right? They're going to dress it up in the form as conveniency. So, you know, we in that time, brothers. We in that time, brothers. You know what I'm saying? These are exciting times that we living in. We got to understand that the prophets before us desired to see these times that we're actually living out. So, continuously pray, continuously, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Feet in the flock, feet in the elect. This is not the time to be weak. This is not the time to get weary and well doing, but to continue to push, continue to push and maintain, right? Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now let's get the judgment for those who take that microchip, also known as the MOTB. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahushua. That's what's going to happen. You're going to meet those thermonuclear missiles if you take that mark. If you take that microchip, the Lord will destroy you. The Lord will destroy you. But we of the hopeful elect, this is not something that we should be worried about. As long as you was faithful within this faith, sincere within this faith, genuine within this faith. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's right. So as long as we stay in his work, as long as we continue to teach, as long as we, move according to this word to the best of our abilities, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to keep us from the hour of temptation. We're not going to fall victim to having to succumb to that chip, to having to succumb to that mark. The Lord's going to take care of us. The Lord said he's going to give us food to eat and water to drink, Meanwhile, the world, 2/3 is going to howl for vexation of spirit, because of the lack thereof. So we're in a good position, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, as long as we remain faithful. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. That's right. Because these devils is coming to take our crown. They coming to take this truth, from us. They trying to attempt to pump fear upon us to where we don't implement this truth, Verse 12, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. So, hey, that's music, man. So, I came across that article, decided to push it out to the brothers, because we are watchmen, so therefore we got to watch for the signs of the times that's at hand, measure the times diligently within itself. And if it's happening in Nigeria, best believe it's going to happen in Europe, best believe it's going to happen here in America and around the world. This is a global thing. When we read Revelation 3:10, it says, when it says upon all the world, that's the oikomene, which means the whole inhabited earth. So the whole earth is going to be under this system, but not for long, because that's when the Lord is going to come back and do his thing, execute judgment upon the heathen. So that's it. I wanted to push that out to you, brothers. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect. With that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Ho rule well, peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.